you join me on CDT once again today, interestingly, on my favourite mountain road, in a Bugatti Bolide. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDT, it's your boy Ditto. Finally got my hands on the new Bugatti Bolide after 6 hours, thankfully not straight, of grinding. Now, I say again today because I was grinding for 3 hours last night. And during those 3 hours, I recorded last night's video. You know, my usual update review. I forgot to upload it because I was so tired. Anyway, so you get 2 videos today. Be happy. We've got a new car to review. It's the Bolide. The legendary Bolide. Look at it. It's so amazing to look at. You can see the tyres, the entirety of the tyres pretty much, through the bodywork. Oh god, I've not got collision turned on. Now, before we get into reviewing it, I am going to go through the specs like normal. And the good news about the Bolide is you pretty much can't spec it untastefully, but there are some little hints that will help you. Don't go for any of these colours round here. The light spectrum, as I like to call them. Blacks, whites, greys. Pretty much go for any colour other than this dark blue, this, where was it that I didn't like? And these girly colours. Well, stereotypical girly colours. They just don't look good. I don't know, the purple isn't actually too bad. But the other thing you need to know, when you're speccing your Bolide, if you have one, you lucky sod, colour code the body with the wheels, the little outer bits of the wheels, and the interior. The first bit, black. Second bit, colour code to bodywork. Don't make it a different colour, that just looks stupid. Now, let's get to driving it. Or should I say drifting it? We're going to drift it first. So, I've been driving this car a little bit pre-review, so I'm not too flabbergasted by how good the handling is. Spoiler alert, it's amazing. Just going to drift it. Now, there is a technique you have to learn to this, which I have not mastered at all. You have to basically just trickle it into corners. And it doesn't work in the sweepers either. 90-degree lefts and rights, that's where it works best. I am terrible at drifting. There we go. You have to basically neutralise it through the corners and barely use any handbrake. A tiny weeny bit too much handbrake. And you're gone. Oh, and don't just instinctively counter steer. Doesn't work. That just puts it back into line. And you have to get it up to a fairly decent amount of speed as well. There we go. Just going to turn it round. And then head for the city race, because that's what the first race that we're going to do today is. One thing you do need to know with this car, when you get it, put slick tyres on it immediately. It isn't the best grippy on standard road tyres, which is surprising. See, that was a drift through there. I wasn't on the handbrake, I was on the normal brake, the foot brake. And the reason I'm starting with the city race actually has a meaning today, because it's the least suited to this car. The city race mainly comprises of curbs and sharp corners, and you basically just don't want to do it on the Bolide because it's too urban. The Bolide is a track car. The Bolide also shares its name with some sort of like Ferrari 308 type of car in BeamNG Drive, but that's not the point. But this should be good. I have driven this car before. I know how to handle it. Let's do this. Yeah, I was driving around in some of my other cars before this because, you know, when you've got your own private server, do what the fuck you want. Oh dear God, it is fast. It is really fast. My oh my. The way it pulls off the line isn't actually that special, but when it gets above 150, it just charges down the road. Brilliant. Back end is a bit bouncy if you go over the curbs because the suspension is welded solid and I can't drive. Other than that, however, it is a brilliant car. I wouldn't recommend you buy one because you will have to grind in a Jesco Absolute, even if you have 2 times and the 2 times from this bonus weekend. I'm terrible at driving. It will take you about 6 hours. And that was when I started with 2.5 million. Not fun. But other than that, you know, good times. It's so fast. You can't comprehend how fast it is. Oh god. You can comprehend, however, how bad I am at driving. 39.8. Last time I got a 35.7, which just shows how bad my skill issues are. But now we get to the highway race, and one quick thing, another thing about speccing the Bolide, 2 things actually. Don't change the wheels. That looks hideous. And don't change the springs. Lift just looks silly. Lower, the wheels poke through the bodywork, it's not worth it. Right, this should in theory be where the Bolide plays well because it is a very fast car. 300 miles an hour with 10 handling. That's mind-blowing. But it also is very good in the top end. So unlike, let's say, the Lamborghini Revuelto from last week, who I will absolutely bully the shit out of, it climbs towards the top end like a madman. And it handles really well. The Jesco, you're constantly making minor adjustments. The Jesco Absolute. This, look at it. You're either making minor adjustments in this, or in the Jesco, you have to sometimes fight through corners and very often have to lift. This, lifting's a thing of the past. Who actually lifts? And it is so fast. You don't believe how fast it is. It's amazing. In fact, it's not even that good at doing the highway race. But it's because of the handling and the 300 mile an hour top speed. That does help. I love this car so much. Oh, and the bonkers body. Like, other than the horseshoe grille at the front, you would never be able to tell that this is based on the Chiron. Same engine as the 300 Plus. And, same grille. Similar chassis, only this one's lightened drastically. In fact, the engine in this weighs the same as a Caterham and takes up 1/3 of the weight of the car, and it weighs 1,500 kilos. Dear God. Not really that fast. 50.7? That was really my best time. Wow. I'm amazed. Because my best time in the Jesco Absolute is 51.3. And that was my fastest time around the highway. Well, until now. And now we have to race it in the mountains. And I cannot wait because this is exactly where the Bolide should play well. This and the circuit. Circuit because it's a track car, but this because there's several long straights, but also a lot of hairpins with tricky braking points. And also a deceptive turn just before the first switchback. So this is going to be fun. I still can't get over the bodywork. Look at it. It's amazing. Jaw dropping. Right, let's go. Ooh. God, this is a good car. It's just a shame it costs so much. 37.5 million. Think what you could do with that kind of money. You could buy nearly 4 Hennessy Venom F5s. course, they never beat this round the track, but, you know. Look at it! Straight through there without lifting. Even in the slowest of cars, I have to lift for that quite often. This is so fast. God. Jesus. Into 7th gear, we're going to brake here. Nearly got through that. Nearly. Was very close. No, are you kidding me? I was on for a 115. Oh, that was a nice turnaround. I took too sharp a line through there. Are you kidding me? I suppose that actually shows how good this car's handling is. Because the fact you can take at full throttle too sharp of a line to count the checkpoint is just a credit to this car's amazing handling. And I just spun it into a rock. Anyway. There we go. Nice. Finally, we're at this car's home. The track. And boy oh boy, I cannot wait to just send this thing down this straight here into the hairpin bends and the heart racer and Petrify should be really fun. You know, Petrify is the one with 3 sweeping corners, one after the other, that you're supposed to take at full throttle, and if you do, you're probably going to follow through, but still, it's fun. Very fun. Oh, get in, going. 2, 1, go. Not that much pickup off the line, surprisingly. Lift through there, hit the wall, that's not supposed to happen, but anyway. Took that way too wide. My problem is with this car that it needs slick tyres. Which, to be fair, if you have 37.5 million lying around, the extra 34 grand probably won't be much of a problem. I am rubbish at driving this car. Not at others, not at others. Just this car. Oh, here we go, here we go. Getting into the good stuff now. Brake. Very good. Oh, it wrapped round. Wrap round is good. That's where after you turn for so long, it starts turning sharper. That's a good thing. Straight through here. I wonder if we can get this 3-lap race done in under 1 minute and 55 seconds. Maybe even 150. Come on, brake. Straight through there. Tight through there. Right through here. This is very fun. Through U-bend. Switchback S's. Switchback S's is no problem for the Bolide. And then the Petrify. This is such a fun corner set to take. 160 through there. Never drop below 160. We're going to do it in below 1 minute 50. No, we're not. But still, 151 for 33.3 is the best lap in a standard car. What? Who put this there? What? What? Is that a glitch, guys? Please let me know. I would be very intrigued to know your thoughts on that random piece of metal there. Anyway, last thing for the day, half-mile drag race. This will be fun if I can actually press the button, but I can't because things of lead and all that. This car is a massive W, enormous W. 33.3 through the circuit race. That's such an amazing time. 50.7 on the highway race. Again, jaw-dropping. My old time of 35.7 through the city race. Again, that's a brilliant time. It's not a drag racer. That's 11.59, which is still really fast, actually. The only problem is it doesn't have much pickup off the line. But then it charges hard the moment you go above 150, so that really doesn't matter. Maybe not the best brakes, but there we go. So, we're coming to the end of the video. Conclusions. Well, it's a sexy looking motherfucker. It's got bonkers aero, and blue wheels actually look stylish on it. And as a result of that, buy it while you can, because you've got one day. Hold on. Yeah, one day. 5 hours, 8 minutes, 22 seconds. As of time of recording. Thanks for watching. Drive quickly. Yeah, not safely. Ha ha ha. Maybe that should be a good outro. I don't know. Subscribe. Please comment. It'll be nice to talk to some of you guys. Some of you 51 viewers as well. I'm impressed with that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Enjoy your bolides. I hope you all get bolides. Yeah, I hope you all get bolides.